Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Doing a little voiceover, of course, review, like they did last time, about the AEW Dynamite. This is August 13th edition of Dynamite. Yeah, Hangman Page and MJF start off with an amazing segment. Amazing segment between those two. As you guys know, the hatred for them. It's been on for a long time. I remember in one of the first AEW events, the Double or Nothing. I remember watching that live, of course. I've been watching AEW since the beginning, like that. You know, I wanted to see the new resurgence of wrestling, pure wrestling. And we've seen, of course, both of them in the ring, talking to each other, with Bret Harper's revealing the new AEW World Championship. And you see all that kind of build up over time. You see MJF and Hangman Page had a match earlier, and the things that happened that kind of led them to this point right here. And now MJF has enacted his contract. Hangman kind of pissed him off a little bit with the things he was saying, calling him a coward, saying all these things about MJF. MJF kind of went out there and got emotional with it and enacted his contract. So now you have to fight Hangman Page at Forbidden Door, which is going to be interesting because I have no idea what's going to happen in that match. I don't know if they're going to have where Hangman lose the title, MJF find a way to defeat him like that, doing something crazy or something sneaky, or Hangman defeats MJF. Or if he got an ace up his sleeve, somebody pops up in the pier to help him. Wardlow, we haven't seen him in a long time. You never know. What if he had another deal with Wardlow to come back to help or something? I don't know exactly what's going to happen. But it's going to be very interesting to see what goes down that match. We know Hangman Page did get attacked by MJF later tonight. Later that night after the main event of the ending segment, he got attacked by him, beat down by him. So we'll see how things go with that. And we also seen, of course, Jon Moxley defeat Kevin Knight in a pretty good match. Kevin Knight got put in the sleeper hold. Like that, it was kind of cool how he did it. He had put his knees up to stop the UFO finisher, and he put him in his little sleeper hold, kind of like an alligator roll type of sleeper hold, and then rolling around, and then tap out. And then Claudio was out there because Darby Allin came out there to help. And then Claudio was out there. He beat up Darby Allin up. Darby Allin about to get jacked up and get stumped on by a chair. And Ospreay returned to help him. And Ospreay returned, and he also challenged Jon Moxley to a steel cage lights out match. I know last time we seen Ospreay in a steel cage match, he fought Kyle Fletcher. Then before that, we seen him fight in New Japan. It was the Blue Club War Dogs versus the United Empire. So we'll see what happens in this match. Right now, his team looking a little shaky. I ain't gonna lie, because Ospreay's neck is still a concern. Renee asked him about the neck, and he said, "I'm fine," like that. But you can kind of see that he was lying a little bit. So his neck injury. You got Hiroshi Tanahashi with them bad knees. He got broken knees. And then you got Darby Allin, a man who's just broken completely his body. He got a death wish. So it's like the Suicide Squad, basically. So we'll see who else is added to Ospreay team. But it's gonna be very interesting to see how things kind of go. We also seen, of course, Mercedes Moné, Scott Blue, and Tekla take on Alex Windsor, Queen Aminata, and Willow. Queen Aminata, of course, Alex Windsor and Willow got the victory. And after the match, we see Toni Storm brawl with Athena, and it kind of led to them going down there to the ring and getting involved with everything. And then they got Mercedes Moné teaming up with Athena, but it was already teamed up a little bit at the little Metroplex wrestling event that happened. I think it was in Dallas, like that. Athena got her own little wrestling brand, all women's brand. It was a Who Ruled the World thing. The first show they did was pretty good as well. What's her name? Maya's World. Maya's World is very good. I've been seeing her around the Dallas area a lot. And in that match right there, she showed you why. Like that she should be signed by somebody. She was going out there and performing very well. But it's going to be cool to see Mercedes Moné and Athena team up to take on Alex and Tony next week. That should be a very good match. As you guys know, Toni Storm will face Athena at Forbidden Door. She enacted her contract as well, so that's going to be a nice match. But one of the biggest moments of the night for me was Edge and Christian reuniting. Edge and Christian reunited. Of course, we've seen Edge fighting Stokely, and then Edge got hit with some powder or something like that when FTR got involved in the match, which kind of got rid of the restraining order clause they had on there. And Edge started getting jumped by FTR. And then you see Christian Cage come out there to help him. Nick Wayne and them getting involved a little bit, and Christian Cage was about to get attacked by a chair, and then Edge helps him. Then they hugged it out, and then now they got a match set for Forbidden Door. It'll be Nick Wayne teaming up with Superbad, Kip Sabian. I don't know if he's still Superbad or not, but Kip Sabian, and you have them going against Edge and Christian. That would be nice. And you already know it's going to set up a match. All Out is going to be in Canada. It's kind of predictable, but the match going to happen in FTR versus Christian Cage and Edge. That's going to be a crazy match in front of a lot of fans. That's going to be nice to see. So I can't wait to September to see that as well. But Edge and Christian is finally reunited. We also seen, of course, we've seen the Young Bucks, of course, in action, of course. And then they also got kind of getting recruited a little bit by Moxley later that night, like that. They're still getting pumped by everybody, the production team, the media, the fans, everybody like that out there. They have them sit in the room with the extras and all type of stuff. And Moxley went up there to approach them, to I guess to ask them to recruit them to his team. So we'll see how things go. I don't know if Pac is still injured. I think he's still injured, so he won't be back anytime soon. I don't know what happens when he comes back, but that should be interesting to see. We know Takahashi, he was the mystery opponent that came out there to help Brody King team and stuff, and he's gonna be fighting Cal Fletcher, Forbidden Door, for the TNT title. So that should be nice to see. I thought it was gonna be Shota Umino at first at one point, but it's on Takahashi, so we'll see how things go. We'll see Swerve get confronted by Okada. That's gonna be a very good match. That might be the main event. In my opinion, I think I'll make that the main event. It was up to me. That'd be a nice match between Swerve and Okada. So we'll see how things go with that. And yeah, that's basically the main stuff that happened on the show. Of course, the Ops got a victory, retained their titles, of course, Trios Championships. Seeing Samoa Joe and all those guys out there competing still, and we'll see what kind of leads are going to be the next opponents they fight, and kind of get to the next storyline. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe for more content. Let me know down below what you guys thought about AEW Dynamite August 13th edition. I think it was very good. 8 out of 10 type of show. So let me know what you think, and let me know if you're excited for Forbidden Door. That should be nice. We'll be live streaming that as well, so be on the lookout for that. Peace out.